Absolutely. Hi, everyone. I'm Sheila Watko from NBC Philadelphia. So excited to talk to you. I love this movie, and I've been a big fan of yours anyway for a long time. Alan Partridge, Tom, I love The Wrong Mans. I don't think you got enough.
Cool.
That's great.
Great movie. And Carey, I always tell people the two most moving performances I've ever seen are Michael Clark Duncan in The Green Mile and you in Promising Young Woman.
Oh, thank you.
I love this movie so much. It was kind of like a wholesome misery vibe, and then I laughed when there was a misery reference in the movie. To get started, if you could watch a private concert from any artist, who would you each choose? Carey, I'll start with you.
Oh my gosh, the pressure. Celine Dion.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, just me and Celine.
Oh, wow, that's so hard. Just like one person.
Yeah, and
It
just
could be a
me
band
there.
or
Just me staring at them. Oh,
I've
God.
Have you got one?
Oh, yeah. Go on, go to one of them and come back to me.
Regina Spektor.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
One, two. Okay, Tom.
Do yours. I'm thinking.
I quite like the Arctic Monkeys, actually. Yeah, just get a proper blast.
I feel like that would be pretty intense.
Yeah,
though.
intense. Mr. Turner, Alex Turner. Just,
Mr. Turner.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd go Stevie Wonder because I think he's so nice that I think we'd have a good time. It wouldn't be awkward. I think it'd just be really nice.
You think it'll be awkward with me and Regina Spektor?
It might.
Have a little chat. That sounds so lovely. Tim, I want to start with you. This film was based on a short film that you wrote with Tom almost 20 years ago now. What was the most fulfilling or exciting part of finally getting to expand the story, add characters like Nell, and work together again with both Tom and James?
Well, nothing really specific. It was more sort of a general... We wanted to do it for so long. And also, all three of us separately had kind of thought that it was a possibility, but we didn't know what it would be. I mean, I did go round to his house once drunk saying, I'll fund it.
Yeah, you've done a voiceover that week. I think that's what happened. Yeah.
So I think actually, if it would have been dangerous if we hadn't made it. I think we're about 3 or 4 years away from actually just falling apart. I would be. Because it's just like so when we first came back to it and had an idea, which more or less the idea was Nell's part in the movie and how that would unlock it, and then after that there was a real feeling that we could get it made. And I constantly would ask my agent, because she's wise, what the chances are of it being made. Some of the percentages she was giving me, we're about 3 months away, and she's going 70%, I think, because you just never know. It's so being on the first day of shooting, that was like a real big moment where Griffiths behind the camera, me and Tom are on the harbour thing by the ocean, and we start filming. I'd say the end of that day where we're in the pub just going, okay, we're making the movie, was kind of very difficult to underestimate that moment because it had taken so long.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful. What a wonderful experience to have all together. And so many years later, James, you directed the short film, you joined again for the feature, and you made a comment in some interview that I saw where you said that revisiting the story almost 2 decades later with more life experience behind you, you kind of felt more connected to what the characters feel. There is a big sense of nostalgia in the movie. Talk to me more about what that was like, all joining up together and adding Carey, adding Sean, adding a few other actors in the mix all these years later.
Yeah, well, I think to Tim's point, really, that it had always been a sort of a scratch, an itch I wanted to scratch, not a scratch I was itching. And it was always the thing I was kind of most proud of, even though we'd all gone off and done our thing. So to actually get to do it, I just wanted to enjoy the making of it and the process of making it, rather than think too much about where it would go or how people would respond to it. I just thought if we focused on the making of it, then we'd have a great time, and we did. It's an absolute joy to work with everyone again. I just feel like there's a shared sensibility, I guess. So creatively, you kind of want to get back to that place, and I guess that's how it echoes Herb's journey, just trying to get back to a place that he felt kind of fulfilled creatively. And thankfully for me, it was fulfilling without the pain that it brought Herb, going back to his days with Nell. No, it was genuinely that feeling of being able to kind of reach back into that creative space. Very lucky, very grateful.
Carey, these guys didn't even know if you would be interested in the script, but you said you fell in love with the writing. What was it like coming in as one of the new added characters to the story and joining a crew that had collaborated together for so long?
Yeah, it was really easy. I think I was obviously aware of all of their history, not just doing the short, but everything they've all done ever since. I didn't feel like they were so lovely. It didn't feel like I was the new person. It was really lovely and easy.
That's what we like to hear. And Tom, I was really fascinated by this. So you wrote an entire 25-song back catalog to kind of establish McGuire Mortimer and kind of give that musical foundation. Why was that important for you to provide so many songs to give that feeling that they've been around and so legendary for so long?
I mean, yeah, I think with the kind of the 25 songs, it's worth saying that a good 8 to 10 of them are just not good enough to be anywhere near the film. So I did write a lot, and then I sort of would kind of kill a few of them that I felt weren't good enough. So the writing process was also a way for me to just to kind of to have a number of songs that I was confident in that I could then share with Carey and share with Griff and say, like, maybe these should be in the film, maybe we could try these ones. But you know, I think because it's a film so much about music and it's about a real band, and the audience, you know, it was very important to us that the audience kind of believed that, and that the audience felt that there was an authenticity to the music. You know, I just wanted to make sure that the music tonally sat with the film and felt like it belonged to those characters, and that the lyrics felt like they belonged to a time in their life that was maybe a bit simpler, a bit more optimistic, you know, and so by playing the songs again, they can kind of forget that they're, you know, at a different stage in life, and they're a bit more sort of world weary, a bit more chewed up by things now, and they can kind of forget that and go back, like transport themselves back to a slightly more innocent time. So that was the kind of the idea with the music, and then it was just about, you know, writing songs, seeing what worked, trying stuff out, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it all ended up.
I thought the music, the setting, even the wardrobe, Carey, all your sweaters and overalls, it all kind of made such a cohesive environment and atmosphere. They're wrapping me. You guys, I can talk about this movie for so much longer because I love it so much. Thank you for your time. It was such a pleasure to meet you. I was so nervous to talk to you guys.
Oh,
So
thank you.
so much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thanks.
Thank you.